She's going.
All right, first thing, turn compressor on. Open the valve, green button. Okay?
Gotcha. Yep.
Come over here. First thing you want to do is there's a switch down here. You want to turn it off, then back on.
Okay.
That's going to power up the computer.
Okay.
Next thing you do, come over here, flip your plasma unit on. There's a switch in the back on this side.
Okay.
Pop that switch on, okay? Fan. Don't forget the fan. Fan's a big part. Ask Mark. Is the fan on? Always have the fan on, okay?
Did Mark get sick?
Oh, dude, he would turn it off all the time.
And then forget to turn it back
And
on.
then walk away. Open this valve.
Yeah.
That's going to bring air into the head, into your dryer. Second, turn the dryer on. There's a switch right here. Turn the dryer on, okay?
Okay.
All right, turn the dryer on. Now, you want to push the bridge all the way down before you do anything else. Push the bridge down, all right?
Yep.
Then you're going to come back over. Yeah. Wait for your computer to boot up. Now, with this, green's a go, always. On your plasma unit down here, green is good.
Okay.
Red, if you get a red light, usually means you forgot to turn the air on here
Okay.
or on the compressor. Yellow light's bad. If you get a yellow light, call me. That's a lot of going through if you get a yellow light.
Okay.
Okay? So now, this is gonna pop up after you turn your switch on. This automatically boots up. What you wanna do is come here to your controller. VS Control 2, double click. I don't know if I hit it once or twice, but it usually takes a second. So just wait it out. I think I only clicked it once, so I'm gonna double click it again. So now it's working. Sometimes, people get impatient because it doesn't pop up right away and double click it again. You're gonna get 2 open or 3 open window screens. But you only want one. If there's more than one open, it's gonna mess everything up. So just wait it out.
Who else knows how to run this and enter stuff that's not even here? You said Kurt knows and Boo knows also?
Yeah, Boo will know how to do this part of it. He doesn't know how to do office stuff.
Okay.
Kurt kind of knows how to do the office stuff, but knows how to run this really good. Ray can run this,
Ray can run this, okay.
and I think that's pretty much it. Kenny knows a little bit about it.
Other than that, you're going way back to like Johnny Dupla or Billy Eckerfield.
I don't even think they'll know how to run this because the software and the table's completely changed since then.
Oh, I got you, okay.
Okay, it's a whole new table.
So now this is going to pop up. But like before I said, if you double clicked it more than once, you're going to get Vulcan control in multiple windows. You don't want that. If you get multiple windows, close them out till you only have one.
Okay.
Because if you get multiple windows and you open one, the communication starts frying circuits. It's not going to ruin anything, but you'll have to shut it down and start all over from new.
Okay.
Okay? So just make sure you got one window open. It's going to pop up and say initialize after you push your bridge all the way down first, okay?
Yep.
Because if you don't, I'll show you after, but initialize, let it go through its thing. Right now it's talking to the computer in my office.
Okay.
It's coordinating with the computer in my office. It's making sure we're paid up on our licensing. It's making sure it can talk to the computer to read all the fittings. All right. Now, when this pops up, okay, drives on. The drives are what run the bridge forward and backwards
Okay.
and side to side. All right. So, there's a green button on the side here. You have to press this green button in.
Okay.
Just press it in one time. Right here.
Yep.
Okay? Press the green button in. Then click one time, drives on. It's going to turn the unit on. So right now, if you went to try to move that bridge, it wouldn't move at all because the drives are engaged and it's locked.
Okay.
Now, when it says homo, so you're homing, it's going to find your start spot where it starts to burn. So it's going to go, you want to home it, and this is why you push the bridge all the way down to start. Because if you don't, and you have the bridge up here, and you hit home, it's going to take like 10 minutes for it to slowly go all the way down. And what it does is it comes down, when you hit home, it'll come down, and if you look over here, it hits these stops.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll come all the way down, it'll hit this stop, that's how it finds where it home this way. And there's a stop on this side. It'll bring the head over and it'll hit stop on this side. That is your start point.
So when you bring this whole bridge back, do you have to push that over also?
That'll always be on that side.
Oh, okay.
Once you're done, once you burn a sheet, it'll return to the back so you can slide another sheet on.
Gotcha.
But it'll always start burning from this corner.
Okay.
And that's an important part for your stickers too, so we'll get into that. So, the reason you push the bridge down to start, I mean, if you turn it on and you hit home from here, it's not gonna ruin anything, it's just gonna take time
Yeah.
for it to go down and hit those stops, all right?
Okay.
So right now, hit home, oh, right now, see it went to that stop, you're already against the back stop and it knows that. And then now you're into this screen, this is where you're gonna start it. We'll start with your ticket. So we want to go to a job, because we're burning a full job, okay? Job. Download number, okay, it's 235. 235, enter. It's always gonna start at sheet 1. So in this spot, say you left off, you have a ticket that has 50 sheets on it, all right? You didn't get to number 50 before you left the day before. You
Okay.
got to 48. You would put 48 in this spot. That's where you would start at, instead of back at sheet 1, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, you hit enter, because we're starting at sheet 1. That's going to bring up your speed. The speed is per gauge, and it's auto set, so you don't have to change the speed at all.
Okay.
So once you put the job number in, or the download number in, it'll automatically know what gauge it's going to start with and what speed it's going to burn at. So you don't have to worry about that. You just hit OK. Now it brings up your fittings.
Okay.
So before you start, you go to manual, go to, and so this is going to be minus is that way, plus is this way.
Okay.
So we want to move this bridge up out of the way. So actually, it's here. And I wrote this down right here. X is this way, Y is this way. Plus, or minus, plus. Plus, minus, all right?
Okay.
So if you look up here, X is going to be 60 inches, Y is going to be 120. So
Okay.
we're down, we want to move up, and we don't go all the way to 120, go 119. And it doesn't matter, you can just leave your speed. So we want to move this bridge back this way so we can get a sheet on.
Okay.
So at Y, we're at plus 119. Okay, so it's going to bring us down. Bring a new sheet on. A lot of times you'll have this on a tow motor depending on what gauge it is.
Okay.
I always like to keep about this height because it's super easy to start a sheet. Start a sheet with a little air under it, start sliding it. Slide your sheet on. There's 4 spots to look at. You want to make sure your sheet is just touching these two, okay?
Okay.
And just touching these side two. All right?
Yep.
That's how you know your sheet is centered.
Okay.
So your sheet's on, back over here. Now, make sure you go, after you move that bridge, you only have to do this once. You gotta go back to auto cut.
Okay.
And then you'll hit start cut. That's all you gotta do. Hit start, it'll start burning. So we'll let it burn, and then I'll show you how to put the stickers on.
Okay.
So while this is burning, I'll explain, when you put the stickers on, when you put the stickers on, these arrows, you gotta mark, I got them. Always point to the middle of the shot.
Okay.
So wherever these arrows are, no matter what orientation they're in, they always have to point towards you if you're standing here to the center of the shot. So just remember, the arrow always will go that way.
Gotcha.
All right? Now when it burns, it starts burning. It's going to start upper left-hand corner first, closest to this way first. Okay? So you might get a fitting that burns here, burns here, burns here. Well, if this fitting's longer than this fitting, you're going to get one that burns here, and then one that burns here. Okay? Because you're going to go closer. And then it might start here and then back here. That's why you'll have to watch. I'll explain more once you get into some fitting. Straight pipe pieces.
Okay.
I always put the sticker on the female side, and I try to put it to where I know a bead isn't going to be.
Okay.
All right? I mean, it's not going to matter if a bead goes over the sticker, but I just try to get them where the beads aren't going to be, so that way you're not going to ruin the sticker or scratch any of the numbers on.
All right. And so it's obvious that this is always going to be the outside of the fitting too, and everything inside.
Right, correct. Okay. So, and the stickers always burn first piece, second piece, third piece, fourth piece, and so on.
Okay.
So first piece, second piece, third piece, this will be the fourth piece. Now, like I said, I try to keep them all on the female side. See the arrows are pointing towards us.
Yeah. Where's the? How do you know the sticker? Like, let's say it's fitting pieces.
Uh-huh.
How do you know which piece? Like, if it burns fitting the way it nested together, like you might have one piece up here and one piece forward over here. No.
Maybe, but it'll always still burn in the direction of the sticker. So the next sheet will go, because I think the next sheet's all fittings.
Okay.
Maybe two sheets. It looks like you got some pipe here, but to start, I would just stay here, and as it burns the piece, put the sticker on.
Okay.
Until you get to know where the stuff is, like how it's burning. Because like I said, it'll always burn in that corner to the left first.
Okay.
You'll know once we start burning fittings. So a lot of the times they'll flip the piece over. See the female sides on this side now?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can put the sticker over here, but I like to keep them all in order. So I'll go on that side. See the arrow
Yeah.
pointing that way, so you know you want it that way. Next piece, arrow pointing that way. Look at this piece, you're going to envision where you're going to put the beads, right? Yep. So we're going to put probably two beads on this one, we'll put that sticker in the middle. Okay. Same with this one, arrow pointing that way, two beads, right in the middle. Same, it doesn't matter really. I just do that so I don't run the beads through the sticker. It's not really a big deal.
Okay.
Just as long as the sticker's on the right fitting or piece, and the arrow's going the right way, you're in good shape, no matter where it's at.
Okay.
All right. Now you clear your table off. And I always run female side first through the beater. And again, doesn't really matter. It's just to try to get into like a consistent process.
Yep.
whenever you're sliding sheets, you know, you want to give it a little wrap like that.
Okay.
It gets air in between there, and it'll be way easier to slide off. Your 4 points are touching, your 4 spots. You go back to the screen, start cut again.
So AutoCut, it'll go to page 2 now or whatever?
Yep, automatically goes to page 2. Your stickers are already set up for what's going to start burning.
Okay.
So again, you'll start burning the left side, top. So you'll burn this fitting,